It's called Tears of the Kingdom, right?
Yes, because like kind of all the pressure is sort of on them because they started all these new
It's
sort of
coming
like
out. It's coming
trends.
out in May.
May, okay, yeah, so just a few months, and like, yeah, like I think a lot. There's going to be a lot of like, inevitably it's going to get compared to the first Breath of the Wild, to the
Yeah.
last game, but also I think it's going to be like, well, does it just sort of repeat what the last game did, or does it push the envelope in the way that Breath of the Wild did? Is this going to set a bunch of new trends, or is this going to sort of follow the trends that the last one set, or that the other games like Death Stranding have sort of added on to since it came out?
Right. Yeah. Is it going to be kind of like, well, my opinion on God of War. It's just more of the 2018 God of War. Is it going to be more of Breath of the Wild? Yeah, which is absolutely great.
I think I would be fine with that, honestly. Yeah. And it seems like they're at least trying some, new stuff, even if it's not revolutionary. It looks like it's going to be cool and different. You know what I mean? Like the up in the sky and everything like that.
I think that will be enough to make it an even better, maybe not an even better game, but it will be enough difference there to like really bring,
not just feel like a rehash.
Yeah, exactly. To not just feel like, oh, they're just using their own formula to create another game, which in turns would kind of make it really like cash cow like, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's not that. I think there's more story to this Breath of the Wild story, and I think that
could you imagine Nintendo being like, the next Legend of Zelda game is going to be a massively multiplayer live service game with it's powered by the blockchain?
Yeah, I would. I can't see that. I can't see that. That would suck. But yeah, no, I can't. No. Actually seeing Tears of the Kingdom, and people forget about the first time we saw Tears of the Kingdom, it was that really, we were getting like Majora's Mask vibes with the trailer.
Like a lot of underground caves and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the later trailers focused on the sort of Skyward Sword type of stuff.
Right.
But like you said, yeah, and the original one looked like they were really going in like a darker, kind of like the Majora's Mask was Ocarina of Time.
Right, exactly. And I kind of hope they still stick with that kind of theme, because I think that would be very interesting. Like, you wake up this ancient Ganon, but also I feel like they're going to do both. They're going to do like maybe this sky theme, maybe like a Skyward Sword maybe kind of thing, and then you have this like underground ruins of like Hyrule, where some of the warriors that were in it are gone and stuff like that, and dead and all that stuff. I think it's going to be great.
That is, I think, really interesting. To me, that's really cool. Like, and something that like they've sort of done bits and pieces of throughout different Zelda games, but like the idea of like an area in the sky, and then in like the regular Hyrule, that just seems like it's going to be some kind of like reuse of the original map, and then like the underneath that, which I think is really cool. I think that's like a really cool way to build upon the map you already have and make it essentially 3 times bigger, threefold.
I think that's going to be a really good idea. I think that what you're saying right there is a really good idea.
Get your point across, get your point across. Get your point across, get your point across.